Hi friends, this is Gautam. In this video tutorial, I am going to discuss about administrative distance. Let's go ahead. So imagine we have a network that is running two routing protocol at the same time. So one is OSPF and another one is a EHRP. So both routing protocol are giving information to R1. So for an example, this is my example scenario. So PC1 wants to reach this server. So at the same time, we are running EHRP routing protocol as well as OSPF routing protocol. So both routing protocol giving the information to R1 how to reach the server. So EHRP tells us the router should send the IP packets using the path on the top, that is an R2 router. And OSPF tells the router should send the IP packets using the path on the bottom. So that is R4 router. So what routing information are we going to use? So either we can use both or use OSPF or EHRP. So the answer is when two routing protocols are giving us information about the same destination network, so we have to make a choice. So you cannot go left or right at the same time. So we need to look at the administrative distance value. So we can say AD value or administrative distance. So these are the some predefined AD value. So administrative distance value, the range from 0 to 255. So directly connected means the AD value should be 0. So these values are predefined. Static route we can use AD value as an 1. And EHRP we can use 90 and OSPF we can use 110 and RIP we can use 120. So this is the example for routing table. Here R indicates RIP routing. So through the RIP routing protocol we can learn this network. So that's why it's showing R. So here we can see 120. So this is the AD value for RIP router. RIP routing protocol. Next one 3.3.3.0. So here it's showing yes. So through static route we can add this entry in the routing table and its AD value is 1. So rest of the things are directly connected. If it's directly connected means the AD value should be 0, but it won't present in the routing table directly connected network. Okay, so for an example 2.2.2.0. So for an example RIP and static route, both protocol showing that same routing entry means, so that time the router will choose which AD value is a lower one, will select as a best path. So for an example 2.2.0 and this static route also we can say as a 2.2.2.0 means, so the RIP AD value is a 120 and static route AD value is a 1. So the router select the static route. Okay, so the lower the administrative distance is better. So the AD value is a lower means that path you should be in more trustworthiness. So as you can see, directly connected route has an AD of 0. So this makes sense. There is nothing better than having it directly connected to your router. So static route has a very low administrative distance of 1, which also makes sense. This is something you have to configure manually. For an example, network administrator manually configure that static route. So sometimes you use static route to overrule the routing protocol decision. So it's based upon your scenario. So for an example, by default static route AD value is a 1. Sometimes you can change the AD value manually. So that's why I'm mentioning this point, overrule your routing protocol decision. So EHRP AD value is a 90, so which makes sense. Well, it's a Cisco routing protocol, and OSPF as a 110 and RIP as a 120. So in our example above, we will use the information EHRP to tells us in the routing table. Since its AD value is a 90 is better than the OSPF which has a 110. So EHRP AD value is a 90 and OSPF is a 110. So EHRP is a lower. So that is a better one. Okay, so this question for you guys. So imagine we have a network that is running two routing protocols at the same time. So one is OSPF and another one is EHRP. So both the routing protocols are giving information to R1. So for an example, the destination network I want to reach the server IP is 192.168.100.10. So OSPF tells the routing information to R1 192.168.100.0/25 and EHRP tells the routing information as 192.168.100.0/24. So what routing information are we are going to use from R1 router? So we can use both, or we can use OSPF or EHRP. So please share your comments with me in the below comment section. Share your answer with me in the below comment section. So answer for this question also I will reply in that comment section itself. So I hope you all liked this video. So please subscribe my channel for further updates, and thank you for watching my video. Thank you.